Hello, you guys. Today we are going to be talking about Dazmon Gary. He's from our hometown in Floyd, Virginia, and he was killed in Petersburg, Virginia. And I went to school with his mom and stuff. So we're just going to ask for this tragedy of this young man. Was he a target? That's the main purpose of this reading. Is we want to find out, was he a target, or either why somebody would do this to him. And this is what our reading is going to be about today. So thank you for watching 800 Speed. I'm Godlight 77, also known as Nikki Jones, and we have my son here, 800 Quan. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Alright. 800 Quan. 800 Spirit. Whatever the kid may be. Alright, so we got two sets of cards. Kind of get a better angle of what's going on here. I'm send the energy out. I saved the cards earlier. I just asked the spirit to come through and ask questions. So, what is it that is Loki himself wants to know about the situation? Thank you, Messages. Message from the air. In reverse, as you can see, is musical notes. In a fairy on a cloud with, a wand, and they have it in reverse. So I'm gonna put it in upright. So it looked like, would they be like here, message from the air? It just straight up talk about people who are artists, as the young man was himself. People who are in the oral, not like oral as in like sex and nothing like that. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about like oral as in like communication, written things like that. Okay, so somebody who's in, like you would say, the limelight. With that being said, it's like the angel, or what you would say the guardian angel or the fairy, is inspiring or giving inspiration for the music that he wrote. So mother figure being very strong. So they're saying mother figure being a very strong reason why he obviously continued to make the music, or like, be inspired by that, because in a sense that's what the picture depicts. Music being given or inspired, as like a wish being granted, musical wish being granted, but in this sense, musical wish not being granted. So, it also speak about a lot of people being around you for like no reason. So, or basically like there for no reason, like taking up space. So, what I mean by that is it spoke about security, security, a lot of security being around and not being of use. So, failing to actually provide as far as like security. So securing the the musician, make sure he alright. So people just being around and like what the hell they're around for, if that happened and stuff like that, which would probably be more people question right now, like why the hell what happened right there? Can I get let me put this one. Ace of water. Ace of water is 6'9". So this talking about June or twins, Beji. So it's like siblings. So that with that being said, that's like what 6'9" mean. 6'9" being the astrological sign of the twins. Beji, Himaguas, what they call them? The Gemini. Okay. So that's that. Now, with this being said, this looked like a thing of somebody actually enjoying seeing the downfall or him not making it, because as you can see there, that's what it like to me. But let me see. I'm trying to get this card. Use these cards. What's going on here? Okay, some more cards gonna come out. Okay, so these two cards came out, the Devil card and the Ace of Nine. So the Devil card always speaks about somebody getting revenge in some way, form, or fashion. As far as death goes, revenge, and also I knew that it would be some type of revenge going on here, being that Miss Robinson is actually the person who killed the, rest in peace right here. She went to the funeral, but she killed the lady's son, or, to prove a point. And she actually went to the funeral because she was talking junk or saying something like, off the wall, so it goes into translated to an exchange of words and somebody proving a point. You know what I'm saying? And also the Ace of Knives with the chicken feet there present. Hold on. I should show both of these in the upright. With the chicken feet and stuff like that tied to it. And it's like skeletal things. So, with that being said, it was a thing of putting down some words or putting down some type of new, like, I want to say, like, when you said putting down, like, I mean, like, you know, aggressively with speech, an exchange of words, like I said, and it talk about bullies, and like, people getting cursed out and things of that nature, stupid people. So obviously somebody wasn't making the right choices, which ended up to the devil card, which led to death. Yep, that's what happened right there. Let me see what else I could get from this. And they were just talking about the evil as a point of view and things of that nature. Now, what other card actually popped up here was them bones. And it's like judgment. Now, hand over the mouth, judgment card, like being shocked at what you're hearing, being kind of like, yeah, like you said, in shock. Kind of like, oh my goodness. Now, I want to ask, it said, do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. So with that being said, don't judge a book by its cover. But what are they speaking about here? We got a card that fell out. Don't judge a book by its cover. The Six of Earth talk about helping out and feeding.
I thought I was falling.
They were talk about helping out and feeding, like this team or these people. Feeding these people, and I did speak about earlier about the lack of security, as far as like these people being around them and like not really, like, all right, how can I say this? Somebody around you supposed to protect you, so it's like, whole lot of security, and it's like, all right. It didn't like go the right way. So it was like a shock, if anything, because the Six of Earth talked about the people and feeding people and things of that nature and opportunity, because the 10th house. And then also the bull there representing like Venus and also Taurus. Talk about finances and materials and things like that. So contracts, because it got to deal with the 10th house, Capricorn, and that got to do with Saturn So like a thing of feeding the materials side of things, or instead of really worried about it. Like, all right, I'm out here working and grinding, and it look like, you know, it like a little bit more than what was going on in the studio. I'm just say it like that. Making money. I'm gonna just put it in that way. So in that terms, you know, making money, but you know, supposed to be focused on a career so that you can make more money and get things, you know, popping. The Village is the Tower card, and it's in reverse. So I'm gonna show you this. So anytime you have the Tower card, you see the lightning bolts. So you have fire being destroyed by fire, being destroyed by natural fire, and it's in reverse. So anytime you see it going down, it's going down. So whether you have to build up from ashes, like that's what it is. Like, kind of like, you know, rebirth. Talk about hospital admissions and things of that nature.
So did he know someone was outside waiting for him?
So five of waters look like you know, in a rock and a hard place. You know, kind of like with, you know, a man. You know, if a man knows somebody out there with him, you see the stick right there, and him barely being able even to get out of the situation because he have like leeches on him, taking away energy. It's like, so time, energy, or attention. So something. It's a thing of, I don't know, not being able. It's weird here, very weird, but it speak about not being able to pull yourself up out of that situation, and being that you in the situation like a rock and a hard place. Talking about like bad luck, you know, with friends. And negative energy surrounding. That's why I was just like, you know, the religious and so. So it's like somebody preventing him or holding him up from even, like, I don't know, like a setup. So that's a thing of like, cause you trying to get out, but if you got leeches on you and they sucking your blood, right, and you in this scenario, you got blood, all your blood getting sucked by leeches, and you losing strength anytime you trying to get about this situation. You almost drowning anyway. And this tree just, you know, you so happen to, you know, slide by this tree and you trying to get it together. So it's like It looked like you trying to get out and you caught up in the act of gunfire. That's what it looked like to me. Or you trying to prevent or protect yourself from actually getting hit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, from gunshot wound or trying to attack back. Because as you can see, the man do have the stick here. His hand is on the stick, looking like as if he's taking a jab at the tree for like not helping him. Like, but the tree trying to help him, but you know, the tree is trying to help him like as much as it can, but it's like, you know, in a weird way, it's like it's trying to attack the tree back, or it's like it's trying to attack something when it's trying to get up out something because it's actually being attacked. That makes sense. That's what's going on there. Okay. Seven of Waters. So we are very much, you know what I'm saying, a lot of water here. So Seven of Waters there speak about a man coming to the waters to sacrifice something or give something up. So, you know, confessing, you know, trying to make a change, trying to get something up, so that in return to attain something larger, or you know, yeah, I'm totally correct. So it was a thing of trying to give up the way, because you know these stones represent the way, the orishas, and the orishas are the selected heads. So the way that he was going about thinking, so changing his life path, or this Kyrie said his currency, money. So his way of changing the way they money, or sacrificing money to like basically doing whatever I gotta do to try to get the fuck about this type of scenario, because it's like I feel the energy swarming around me. Like that's why I you know, move where I do. But it's like when you in this situation, you know, you just trying to look for positive, and everybody around you not positive. So as you speak about being around all of this energy and trying to make sacrifices, and it seems like nobody's making the same type of sacrifices as you are. Most definitely not. You see what I'm saying? And you are being targeted. He was being targeted. 9 of air. These are shotgun barrels right here, all lined up, waiting for the bird to get to the damn nest. As soon as the bird come outside or the bird try to get away, the bird like, oh shit. Like you pull up to somewhere you normally pull up to, like a bird, right? Where they get where the nest at. Somewhere a bird might pull up to another nest. Like, but it's like, if so, it probably going to visit another bird that they know. Shit, I don't know. Shit, it's a nest. It's a bird nest. What's up, home? Oh, this is why I come get. Oh shit, this is right here. This is shit. This lady over here got the worm that'll clear your throat. So you got this boo-boo, you can eat these worms right here to clear your throat. I don't know, I'm speaking in bird terms. Forgive me, I'm just trying to get a message out. Here we go. Right here. You got 9. 9. 9 is the number of ending. In completion, you know, talk about, hey, look, this is over, but it's also the start a new beginning too, because it reaches a point of understanding. Once you hit 9, you cannot become greater than 9. It's no number greater than 9 after you break it down to the simplest form. It is the last number. what they would say, the ninth wonder. Exactly. Look, 9 of air. All these guns pointing at this young man here, or what you would say, it would be the bird. And people wanting something that you have. Because if I'm gonna kill a bird, the bird must got some feathers, or I want to kill this bird so I can show my buddies, like, look what we do. You know what I'm saying? Or I come out here and I do this on the regular. Like, whether it's stick up kids, whether it's niggas who rob people, whether it's niggas who just I'm all these drugs tonight, nigga. It's up there. That's how it hello? That's what's going on here. I'm just saying, bro. Come on, man. 4 of air, bro. In reverse. You talk about being trapped on all sides, not being able to get up. And if you had a chance for somebody to rescue, it's just like now, it's like you come in where it's just like too fucking late, can't rescue you nowhere. In this moment, it's like too late. You know, somebody trying to cover it up, people trying to cover it up. You got people, you know, shit from your past hunting you, shit that, you know, people could possibly throw against you as far as like past, the future, people jealous of your future, mad at you for the past, mad at you right now, and somebody trying to cover all that shit up. Like, so that means that somebody really close to you. As you can see, these birds are very close to this.
They said it was his funeral earlier. They went to his funeral. That messed up real bad.
Nobody understands, and they talk about just nobody understanding. And it just being in talk about being in an unfavorable position and all, you know, unfavorable. That's the energy behind that card. So with that being said, you have, you know, boom, 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 boom. All that, I didn't explain that good enough. I'm not about to do that. You should have put from these. Any more questions that, you know, in particular, hold on, let me get right, because, you know, that kind of...
Next question would have been, why did they do that? Because we already know they were close to him. We already know they was at his funeral. And is it more than one person?
Thank you, Mujaba. 6 of baskets, talk about rekindling childhood memories, friendships, and things of that nature. You know, being sweet to each other, being kind to each other, somebody always being there for each other, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a sweet thing, being sweet to each other. Everybody knows shit, sweet in the hood, good in the hood. Sugarcane is the plant that is, you know, here. In fact, those are the bushes that they are standing in. You know, unhealthy obsession with the past, man. So, like I said, it was something else in the cards talking about the past, and
somebody comes back with the past.
Skeletons in the closet tumbling out. Other discuss with the new generation. So it could have, to me, stuff at Georgia's people. Now it's sounding like somebody who's older and jealous or something. Come on, show me. Okay, so we got hidden objectives over here on the board. So we got 9 of baskets right here. 9 of baskets talk about travel, talk about safety, talk about money, talk about happiness, and it talk about, you know, all things that you would consider complete as far as a home, intoxicants, things of that nature, just like things that's worth living for within life. I think knowledge, luxury, you know what I'm saying? Peace, being just things of welcoming, nourishment. So I hope I touch everything within that. And if not, let me do justice. Cause listen, let me see. Something is up right there because this basket is speaking about a whole lot about that love. But don't let nobody have a good time there. But it's like, you know what I'm saying, materialistic people, you know, and when they're being said, you know, narcissistic people overindulge in shattered dreams. So feel like somebody, you know, like they said on the thing could have been, you know what I'm saying, jealous. So that do seem like a thing right there. You know, ancestors card come out, and that is one of the elders speaking. That is death. Um, Death in reverse, you know, it comes to bring about a new thing if you know, change. But in this sense, it really do mean death.
Your car is a car between your feet.
Yep, it's the next card. You know, really meaning death. Saying that, you know, it's okay to mourn, it's okay to cry about it. Learn how to embrace the unknown. And the thing is, if y'all were to continuously investigate, it would be a thing of only thing that will remain the same is change. Like a thing that's constant is change. So I feel like the story will continuously change because you know, talk about, you know, people not acting like, you know, don't really want to say too much or nothing. Daughter of Coins is a thing of showing you how, like, that money in the back that's being presented, like again in this scenario, a bullet, because the coin that's being presented looked like a bullet coming through the window, but it's actually a picture of a coin. In this sense, I'm knowing that shots were fired at him, and it was a thing of someone seeming to, I don't know if it was a thing of now it just seemed like somebody was angry because this picture depicts, you know, giving great attendance to your guests while they're there, feeding them so that you wouldn't have any bad luck as far as anybody being angry in your house while they're there. It bring about a certain type of spirit, meaning that people might take from you. If you feed somebody, they shouldn't take from you. You know, they shouldn't steal from you. But this is a thing of somebody feeling like maybe, just maybe, you know, somebody like, all right, you ain't feeding me or something. But just talk about being hardworking, you know, to the point where you just want to, like, please everybody or in a way, you know what I'm saying? But you needing that alone time or didn't really have time to be for your, be alone. And that was part of the problem. You didn't have that much time alone, which led to, you know, things going down when you turned your back. It said, but Jesus would draw to desolate places and pray. Luke 5:16 with this one, with the Dr. Grant card. And it speak about, you know, meditating and things of that nature. But in reverse, it's like maybe none of that was going on. But it speak about focusing on finding out the truth. Well, Dr. Grant, thank you for coming through, and I hope you can help us find the truth. The guardian angel come out. The guardian angel is here. And it's like a thing of not running out. We're not running out of help. Or, somebody taking care, the spirit's taking care of your needs, making sure you have what you need there. Because the vessels, man, we got to think about the vessels. Yeah, give me what you need for peace, man. So, maybe this is the only way that, like the ace, like I said, with a peace, ace of air, in reverse, that peace could be attained here. That's the only way peace could be attained, was through this way. For him and for anybody who was possibly worried. But there's more definitely talk about treachery. People turn their back on you. You being, gold or looked at as gold around a whole bunch of fire. So people like flashing or like brightening up, like people like notoriety. So it's like, with that being said, all that around you is like, some people can't be around you. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like your surroundings is what led you to the ending. So somebody was waiting to seize the gold that fall from the sack. With that being said, it's like somebody wanted to, boom.
Take his spot.
Yeah, take his spot, take his money, or take something from him. Baluaye speak about Capricorn, and it also speak about sickness or people becoming sick, or being chastised over time, having to, live a certain type of life with restrictions because people not wanting you around them, because I don't know if it's like the envy thing of make somebody sick. Like, you'll make somebody sick. That's the thing.
He'll blossom.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the person that did this to him? That's my next question.
Nine of sticks, and then you have the six of coins in reverse. So you have a lot of passion, and then you have something dealing with the home, fire and energy, and you have a gun there, someone willing to defend and die about how they feel, and even go about, like putting it on God that they didn't do something, or But Nine of Sticks, me having the ancestors to protect you and like having the right to fight for yourself. Like, so asking the spirits to protect you while you defend yourself. But it's a thing, man. And like, gifts with strings attached. So defending, being left without proper guidance and getting cut off financially. So, con artists, I don't know what the young man activity was that led to the death. Miss Ida came here talking about slow your roll. And, Miss Ida talked about, waiting 7 days and things of that nature for the Holy Spirit to reveal something to you, and been doing things since you was a girl. But let's see what's going on here. But it was just like using intuition. Two of Knives. That right there usually explains a lot going on as far as fighting and standing up. But standing up, lies being exposed, and not really being able to see who was coming your way. So I do think, well, definitely it was somebody close, or it's like set up type energy right here.
I don't have any more questions.
The couple, Ibeji. So this again talk about siblings and people very close to you, and it could possibly even be a girl that he's connected to, or somebody on his mama's side. But that sound crazy, don't it? It just do, don't it? So I'm trying to figure out what's going on here myself. Eight of air in reverse. So you talking about a couple. Well, I just told you they're babies, they're twins, they're brothers, siblings. So it's a thing of that sibling close relationship, and I asked for confirmation. And being restricted and being locked out of cage and trying to get out of something. So it's like a thing of, trying to hold somebody back, and you ain't trying to supposed to be holding this back. So
you might got said about girls. Two people, huh?
it never talk about the crossroads, or it talk about anything dealing with business and opening up opportunities and doors. So anytime you see a leba, okay. Okay. So I most definitely could see that this was a thing of, a thing for business, or something dealing with money. And then you have the four of fire, which was like a family going together and being together and being connected with the mother, your moja. This is not the case in reverse. So with in reverse, it's basically they're not in unity. They don't have things together. It's a fight. Hmm. But that's a four of fires. Do not reject family demands or corporate requirements. Now, being that the protector of the town, man, this is right here getting sick, man. Five of fire. So, right out of the four, you got five. So you got a whole bunch of men attacking the dragon or attacking the beast. Right? In reverse. Dispute, battle, quarrel, war, litigation, slander have come to an end. So I don't know, it was some type of beef, undines and mermaids. Speak about like I said earlier, speech and things of that nature, oral or written gestures. So what that means, these people generate some type of brotherhood or sisterhood and some type of audience. They generate some type of audience with their mouth or whatever they do, with their style. Whatever they do, they just like gravitating people. But it also speak about, miscommunication, and I know that was coming up there. Shango come up. So Shango come up talk about justice. And Shango come up and don't really care what side of the stick you on, but just let you know that Shango come to deliver that. Shango is the justice. Shango is justice. Represent judges and magistrates. And the sun. So that just bringing light to the situation, bringing things clearer, making things more what they need to be shown. Like okay, showing light to a situation that need to be shown. Like awareness. And also speak about twins again. So speak about this thing of somebody always being your left and your right side, always being right there with you, and talking about the sun, and then we talking about Shango, and you know, here we go. Shango is the father of the twins or the Ebeji, and he is fire.
That's somebody close to him. That's somebody.
So here we go, 7 of fire. So I don't know what y'all want me to keep telling y'all, man. This is not really looking good, and it's like a 7 of fire. So 7 of fire, I'm gonna explain to you that it is somebody trying to defend themselves from the beast, and they having to do it alone. So, and most definitely talking about not being in the position that you wanted to be in. 6 of air, talk about wanting to get away. And want to take flight. And just speak about your group. Because remember we had the ace, we talk about the treachery. So we got Oshamare. So we got Oshamare representing bisexuality. Not speaking on like nobody bisexual here. I'm not saying that. But just giving you information. Oshamare speaks about the feminine side and the masculine side. So I'm about to break that down. That's it. The sun is the light. That represents the male. Okay? The sun, the male. Alright? The snake represents the female. Okay? The yin, the cooler. Because, you know, cold blood. So, you know, the yin. And in this sense, the hotter over here. But in the spiritual sense, this snake would be, it would cold blood, but it's like hot. In the sense, the sun would be cool because it brings light. But anyway, because it's bright and it's close to like the color white. The closer you're gonna get to white, like white, yellow. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope I was able to explain that. Now, it brings out the rainbow, which is actually the another aspect of it. So basically, snake talk about the earth rotation. What goes around comes around. You know, things passing on. So transitioning stages. You know, things not staying in one place, basically. So that's what, you know, that thing is about. What they talk about Osmari or like the bisexual and there's a left and a right and the female and the male. Okay, because it's Mercury and Venus together. That's Oshun and Legua. So anybody who know, Oshamare is the son of Obadala, and what I said, Nana Baruku, okay, and which is your moja. Now, this most definitely talked about the thriving business from earlier, being that the sun, you know, and going around, what goes around comes around, so shining all the time and going around. So what goes around comes around shining, the sun. So you being the sun and you also being the very thing that, like, because of the sun comes out after the rain. So we happy to see you. Anyway, Like, no, the rainbow. Like, so somebody like always cheering somebody on, and then you also being representation of the snake, which is like Kundalini energy in reality. You know, the vertebrae or the way that the chakra runs up and down your spine. Now, just talk about you know, a thing of somebody being jealous and wanting to be him and kind of take the place, because within the coupling or the intertwining of Mercury and Venus, right? They call it hermaphroditus, who's a young man but insensitive to love. Samachus, the owner of the fountain which he drank from, wanted to become intertwined with them, because he was like, okay, he's different, became annoyed at that. Like, you know, they got a certain type of spark, something about them, so became annoyed. With that being said, became or took the place of, you know, so ask God to basically like, you know what I'm saying, like try to take the place of or do something. I don't know. You feel you get the gist of what I'm saying. Obad being there, so Obad being there, taking sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Their self, sacrificing their self, listening to others that might not be one of you that had the like the best. Not like somebody not giving you good advice. People around you basically jealous of you because you like, even though you might not look at it like they jealous of you, they jealous of you. Like you asking these people what they think, and you hang around these people and shit, you don't know that they are jealous of you, and you actually trying to look out for. You really talking to these people, trying to make you making sacrifices. Like you really think you cool with these people, and these people not like your surroundings. And I'm gonna give you some cup of tea. Oba got tricked by her sister Oshun, or what some would even debate with you, or Oya. They would say Oya. Anyway, siblings. Anyway, it was over a man that they had a situation over.
They keep talking about a sibling.
And they keep talking about siblings and things of that nature. Yes, okay, yes, I'm keep on pointing that out because that's what spirits keep showing, and basically getting hurt over the fact, you know what I'm saying, that fact. Dwarves and gnomes speak about the home. They speak about, you know, things being at the home. Anybody know about dwarves and gnomes? Is something that you place on the front yard, front yard, or in the front of anything like your house.
What we do that?
And this, you are a man, you be very wealthy and financially successful. But talk about being in unfavorable physical conditions because of that, because of danger coming, because people knowing that you're trying to protect something that's worth, you know what I'm saying, celebrating. Female SU, which is Pombagira. Okay, SU. All right, my photo from Pombagira. There, here we go. Now, SU, female SU Pombagira comes there to explain something to you there, and she said like celebrating things that you like. So, when you celebrate things, you know, that you work hard for and coming to fruition, like over time, like you want to do something, celebrate tell everyone, but you can't tell everyone them, you know, them things like that. I'm saying, look at that. Because you got jealousy all around you. The two of water right there, and very harmony, but you know, someone looking to be you or to take your spot. And also, it's the twos there, like twins or brother, or a beji, like a sibling. So, that is there, and I am tired of keep telling about the brother and sibling and people around you. And then there's the big mama card, like the mother of all of you. So, or it's a thing of you could be if someone shared the same grandmother, your cousin. And his dad is that. Nine of knives. Stabbed in the back. Didn't know the danger you were in. You were being looked at and being haunted again in this picture. Didn't know the dangers you was in because you were comfortable. That was your family that did you like that. Sorry you had to go away like that. Or somebody who, look, and then somebody try to get away with it. Or turn their back. It's a thing of beefing, and it's that beef that got you tired of and hung up, like, you know, around that. So be careful who you hang with, ladies and gentlemen. Shit.
That's a real bad. Well, this is about our reading for Dazmon Gary, also known as Mr. Brown, from Emporia, Virginia, again, which is my hometown, our hometown. And I went to school with his mother. I did. So we wanted to get some kind of clarity or closure to this case. Because for some reason I got up this morning and I kept wanting to do a case about Emporia. I don't know, it was bothering me. So I got up and I watched the news from Emporia on YouTube. And it was this case and some other cases. So I asked my son which case he wanted to do. So we just went with this one first. I will be doing some more, you guys, so keep an eye out. We don't play with spirits. So the message comes from spirit. And we hope this message gets some clarity to somebody that has an ear to listen. So thank y'all for watching 800 The Spirit. Again, once again, I'm Got a Light and
800 corn. 800 Spirit, 800 corn.
yes, don't forget you guys go check out our YouTube page. We got more readings and more information on our website, 800 The Spirit. It's just no dashes, no anything, it's just 800 The Spirit on YouTube. You have to type it in because that's going to come up. And then you'll see our logo. Until the next time, you guys take care.